Good afternoon, guys, and happy Monday to all of your sunshiny faces, guys. I had so many goals for today. I so wanted to try and get like a lot of stuff done. I woke up early. I woke up at 8 o'clock, and I don't know why, if that is what's contributing right now to this exhaustion that I am sort of feeling. Or if it's the change in weather and or like in the temperature. And on top of that too, it's like super cold out actually today. It's only supposed to be high 71, so it's probably like high 60s or so, like, you know, mainly throughout the day. And it is super cloudy, rainy. It feels kind of humid though too, so I'm wondering if that's why. But I've just felt so lazy and super unproductive. I feel super tired too. Like, I have no clue. I actually just took my vitamins because I was like, I wonder if, like, I don't know, I just need maybe a little boost to make me feel a little bit better. The thing is too though, is that I've actually had a huge appetite. I've been not super hungry, but I've just, like, I actually ate lunch early today at like, well, I mean, again, I got up at 8 o'clock, so you know, but I ended up eating lunch at like 10:30 or 11 or something like that. I was like, I'm kind of hungry, I'm gonna make myself lunch. So I guess, I don't know, normally I don't eat until probably afternoon, like at least by 12 o'clock or later. So again, eating before then for me was kind of weird. But again, I had that, I had my coffee and stuff like that, but I don't know what it was. But I wanted to like try and vlog earlier today, and I was like, I'm gonna try and get to some stuff and do some things and stuff like that. And it's 3 o'clock right now, and I did upload all 6 vlogs that I've had edited on my computer. So we got to that, I edited, or I uploaded those. I don't know what I just said. I edited 2 already. I was hoping I could get to 2 more. I also still have to get to my lesson for my class today, and then I also need to do laundry. I didn't do that. I think I'm actually gonna go get to that right now, because I actually feel like I do have a little bit of a like, I feel a little bit not quite as tired, like I have a little bit of energy. But I did do dishes too, and that was the thing that kind of tipped me off this morning. Was I was making my breakfast. I actually had my coffee that was already made from yesterday, and I, like I said, was making my breakfast, which normally takes about 20 minutes, and in between that time I was doing the dishes, and I was like, I feel like I'm just gonna fall over. Like, I just felt tired. I felt like, I don't know, kind of just off too. My balance even too kind of felt a little off. Like, I just felt like really tired. Like, I was like leaning over, and I was like, I just feel exhausted. Like, and I feel like this every once in a while too. I especially feel like it's in the fall a lot of times too. I get this, like, I don't know, I'll get bursts of energy, but then all of a sudden I'll just be super like unproductive. And I feel like I told you guys this too, I think I am super, I don't know what it is, susceptible to like the weather and temperature and stuff like that. And I notice a huge amount whenever there's a change. Now, like, I've just started noticing this too, that I've been sort of correlating the whole thing, but whenever there's a huge change in temperature, like, again, it's been 80s, 90s, and now it's a high of 71 today, you know, and stuff like that. It just, like, something feels off. And then too, it's been super cloudy out today and raining and stuff like that. I already told you guys too, like, my allergies the last couple days have been a little bit worse, and so yeah, I noticed that today, and I was like, I wanted to get to so much more. I wanted to try and vlog earlier and stuff like that, but I don't know too, I was like cold, but now I'm like, okay, I've been sitting underneath the blankets, like just watching, actually I was watching old vlogs, and now I'm like, okay, now I'm hot, and now I was like, okay, maybe now I want to actually go get up and do something because I feel too warm. But guys, the funny thing is, I was actually watching an super old vlog, one of the first from, I think it was July 20th of 2014, which was the first, like, I just graduated 2 months ago from high school, and I was like vlogging in the backyard. I think actually Matthew was painting the deck in the backyard, which is completely non-existent anymore. The paint we've got was like totally did not work. I don't know if we needed to pre-treat anything or something like that beforehand, but it did not. It chipped probably by that next year. Like, it did not last long at all. And so Yeah, Matthew was painting the deck though, but I was actually looking and watching the vlogs, and I was like, oh my gosh, first off, our garden that we had that year was crazy, our vegetable garden. But then too, our backyard, not the day after, but the vlog after, I think it was the 26th maybe of July or something like that, I was recording again, and the backyard, you can see the transformation. There was like huge like burr bushes and all kinds of stuff, like in the spot where we have our grilling area sort of right now, that we're actually trying to put a patio down on. But it was originally in that the 20th vlog, like you can see it because I'm recording the deck, and it was like growing almost into the deck. And then the next day we ended up tearing all the stuff out of there. I know that we had a rose bush there for a while, and I was talking about that in the vlog, and I was like, I didn't know we had that. I thought it got taken out way earlier, actually, before then. But so weird too, because we didn't have a fence in the backyard. We had the dogs. At the time we just had Bliss and Ike, and they had to be on a leash in the backyard. There was like all kinds of like, we had just gotten, actually in the 20th vlog, our tree was still in the backyard, and then less than a week after that, it was taken down, and I recorded and showed the backyard of the actual, like, the logs were still in the backyard. And so it was, like I said guys, it was so weird. And then to look at it now and be like, our backyard is like a sanctuary, like now, compared to what it looked like. I mean, it is still not where we want it, but compared to what it looked like, I am like, it is like night and day. It was crazy. So that's some of the stuff though too that you totally do not realize when you're going through, like, and you're looking at like old videos and stuff like that, or old pictures or whatever. Even if you catch just like a little something in the background, you're like, oh wow, like, you know, it's looked so crazy since then, or something like that. Like too, I was recording in the kitchen, I was like, oh my gosh, all of our kitchen stuff was all over the place, and like obviously we repainted and redone the whole kitchen, and like to see it look like that too. And then too, like where we had appliances and stuff like that, like on the counters and stuff, and the different setups sort of in the kitchen, I was like, this is just crazy, because our whole kitchen is totally different from that. And for the most part, it's probably going to stay how we have it now, you know, since we just spent the last 3 months remodeling it. But you know, just like things moving around, and you know, we had a microwave in one spot where we didn't for a while. We moved it to a different spot and all that kind of stuff. So yeah guys, so it's weird, like, you know, especially to go back in a vlog that was 6 years old, pretty much, a little older, a little longer than 6 years ago. So I think that's when I kind of started recording. Actually, I started recording, I think, when I was in high school. I think it was May maybe, or at the end of April, that I think I first ever started like vlogging, which I like recorded on my Killing It with Coupons channel before that, and Coupon Kid of Chicago before that. But like I said, it's really weird to like go back and watch those. But I think the reason I actually had started vlogging though was because I would go back through some of my old haul videos and watch them and be like, oh yeah, I remember when we did that, or like, you know, I remember, like, you know, and there was never any family like in the videos or anything like that, but like sometimes every once in a while, like I catch a you know, like Jack would walk by the table or something like that, and you'd see him or something, you know, while I was like recording my haul or whatever. And so you know, just to see, like, you know, people as, like, again, that was, I think I started my Coupon Kid of Chicago, oh my goodness, 2010? No, yeah, 2010, I think, or 2011, spring of 2011, I believe. That's when I first started couponing, and a few months after that, I believe I started, like recording the videos and putting them on YouTube too. And so yeah, it was just like, it was really weird. But again, that was just about a decade ago, almost. You know, a little more than 9 years ago now that I first, you know, started like posting. And so, like, you know, like I said, to see Jack, he would have been 6 years old or something like that, and he's 15 right now. And so, you know, and Matthew was only 11 at the time and stuff like that, is to be like, whoa, that's really weird, like, you know. So like, yeah, to see them like in the videos and stuff like that, even from back then, that's when I first started being like, I want to record like actual like family stuff that was going on and things like that. So that's why I kind of started actually vlogging, which, like I said, I've done it more because I like to go back and actually watch videos and stuff like that of like what we were doing and stuff like that. But that's my whole thing though, is that like I go back sometimes and I watch some of these old vlogs and I'm like, I used to record actual in the moment stuff that was happening so much more often than I do now. Normally I'm just like, here's a recap of what happened today, and I hate doing that. But sometimes too, it's just like I don't have the time, I forget, or like something. And so when I actually am caught up with vlogs and stuff like that, I don't have a lot to edit, or you know, whatever, I don't get behind like I've been for the last almost year now, at least somewhat. But you know, when I am caught up, then I can kind of record more in the moment things and stuff like that, which again, today I was totally pooped. So that was actually my goal today, was to try and record something else throughout the day, either share with you guys stuff that was going on in the backyard or with the dogs, or you know, something. And I was like, well, it's raining, and then there's all of a sudden I just did not feel good, and I haven't, and now I feel a little bit better too. But I feel super sore too. Like I was doing a lot of lifting stuff over this weekend and carrying things and you know, putting stuff together and all that kind of stuff. So I noticed too, there's a lot of different parts on my, like my muscles that feel sore today, and they did yesterday sort of too, but I especially noticed it again today because now I'm not like doing anything else. I think sitting down, it kind of caught up with me. So yeah, like I said, I was a little bit like tired yesterday too. There were some points where I was just kind of like, I'm kind of done. So yeah, like I said though, but that was my goal for today, was actually to do something else that was going to be a little bit more exciting or entertaining or something. Sometimes things just kind of, again, catch up with you a little bit. I think, you know what it was from, guys? I think it was from scraping all of that, using the shovel to scrape up all that stuff on the sidewalk that my dad had used the etcher on. And I, like I said, probably my back and stuff like that too, definitely sore. So, and my arms too, that was the other thing. So I think that might be why. But again too, I can attribute it probably to being some type of weather related thing too. Just the mental part of feeling like tired. So anyways, yeah guys, I don't have much else that I had planned for today or anything like that, or anything too fun for today. So yeah, that's just, I think I'm gonna actually maybe try and get to my lesson earlier today, because I probably kind of just want to watch the Cubs game this afternoon and just not have to worry about doing anything, because like normally I've been doing my lesson while I'm watching the Cubs game at the same time. So I'm gonna try and get to that ahead of time, without having to, and maybe try and edit a little bit more, especially while I have a little bit of, like I said, energy possibly that I've got. So yeah guys, I guess that's my plan for today. Guys, my hair is a mess. I actually threw it up because I was washing my face and brushing my teeth, because I stayed up to watch the Hawks game, because it didn't start until like 9 or 9:30 or something like that. It ended, they lost. It's currently about 12 o'clock, so that's why I wanted to get as much done, like pre you know, nighttime routine as possible. So brush my teeth, wash my face. I finished, guys, I was able to get 4 vlogs edited for today, which was awesome. I did another 2 during watching the game, and then also too, I was able to actually finish both of the like activity lesson part of like my class for this week, and I can actually start writing the paper tomorrow. I actually started sort of going over the template for writing it already, so that was pretty awesome. I'm actually ahead this week, so like way ahead, so I can again get to that, actually start writing it tomorrow. But I have the bathroom to clean tomorrow, and just a handful of other things. But I definitely, once I told you guys I started feeling better, I felt fine through the rest of the day. So I don't know if it was just because I was tired, or you know, like what it was, but I was kind of chilly too most of the day today. Like it was cold. It was only, I think I was telling you guys, 71 is a high, or 70 or something like that, so it's kind of chilly. And not that I'm complaining, again, somewhat nice weather, but you know, it is, you know, gonna be a little bit warmer the rest of this week, I guess. It's supposed to, I think, gradually get warmer every day. So anyway, so got a lot done for today, actually, for not feeling well, and for actually taking a big chunk of earlier today, and just kind of like not, like I said, I don't know, feeling super off. And I don't know if it was like again tired, or again weather changes, or what it was. Every once in a while this happens, so I don't know, I totally feel just like out of it, like off and stuff like that. And again, I would sometimes attribute it to being really tired, you know, just like, you know, just like sleepy, like I didn't get enough you know, rest and stuff like that. And maybe that, again, that was part of it, but you know, I've been getting up normally most days somewhat early, 8-9 o'clock and stuff like that, and still getting a lot done and doing a lot of like physical work and stuff like that, to actually, you know, scrubbing the shower and stuff like that, which I cannot stand doing because I normally wind up in a full-on sweat afterwards. It is like I have gone for a nice jog around the block, you know, like that kind of stuff, and working out in the gardens and stuff like that. And I haven't felt like that literally at all so far this summer. I think, like, you know, I don't remember the last time that I felt like that, but it felt totally off. But then again, felt better after when I was talking to you guys too. So yeah, hopefully I will feel good tomorrow and can actually wind up getting, you know, bathroom cleaned and all that stuff when I want to. That's the thing, is that sometimes when I don't feel like great, you know, if I feel kind of off or something like that, sometimes it takes me a little bit, you know, unless it's going to be a whole day thing kind of thing, but like sometimes with that it only lasts like a couple hours and then I'll feel fine again. And so again, I don't, you know, like it'll sometimes like throw my schedule off or my day off or whatever if I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go clean the bathroom now, which was kind of what I was planning on again for today, and then I'm like, oh, actually I don't feel good, you know, I gotta wait for a while, you know, something like that. So again, got everything done though that I had actually anticipated, a little bit more actually, which is good. But you know, I didn't have any freezer dinners either to make. Normally I do those on Monday, and since I didn't, that was a good thing. I had a little bit more time to get to some other stuff, so I'm really, you know, getting caught up with the vlogs, which is good too. So that's something that I worked on a lot today, and again, my lesson too for this week. So anyways guys, I will see you all in tomorrow's vlog. If you guys did enjoy today's, make sure you guys give a big old thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love if you'd subscribe, and I'll see all of your sunshiny faces tomorrow. So bye guys.